Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of well. I welcome you in my class. That is English for grade 5. We are learning Unit 4. Its title is A Better Place. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. Yes, my dear students, today we are going to learn about personal pronouns. Before this, in English for grade 4, you have already studied about pronouns. I hope you remember this concept. If not, you may watch this video lecture again, and we are going to learn further, illustrate the use of pronouns learned earlier. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 163, and your God is one God. There is none who has the right to be worshipped but He, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse is telling us. That there is only one Allah and we should worship only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And worship means to follow all the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Alhamdulillah, we are learning how to become a good Muslim as well. So my dear students, look at this, one God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and in the very next part, we used He for Allah, right? And this He has replaced Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Instead of using Allah and Allah, we used He over here. And what do we call such type of words in grammar? Do you remember? Okay, then tell to your teacher what are pronouns and why do we use pronouns. Okay, so pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you could recall that pronouns, basically let's recall from noun. What are nouns? Nouns are everything around us which has a name is a noun. Okay, so every name is basically a noun and it may refer to a person, place, or thing, and thing includes living, non-living things, all. So this is what a noun is, remember? So when we write or say something, we use noun. And when we replace this noun, what is pronoun? Which replaces the noun. And why do we use a pronoun? Because we don't want to repeat the noun again, to avoid the repetition of noun. So we use a noun, and if in the same sequence, in the same context, we are writing further, we will not write the name, the noun again and again. Rather, we will replace it with a word, and that word is known as pronoun. So pronoun replaces noun, simply. Pronoun is a word which replaces noun. Okay, how do we do it? Amina is an intelligent girl. Now, if I want to write further about Amina, Amina is an intelligent girl. Amina is good in her study. Amina. So instead of writing Amina again and again, what will I do? Amina is an intelligent girl. She is good in her studies. Now this she is referring to what? To this noun, right? So instead of writing this noun again, I replaced it with this pronoun, she. This is how we use pronoun. Remember, we have learnt it in detail. So because it's a female, so she is a pronoun for a female noun, right? Remember, okay. The rat has small ears. And again, instead of writing the rat, I use it has a tiny nose. So we replaced the rat noun with it because it we use for living and non-living thing both, right? This is how we replace a noun with a word, and this word is called pronoun. We have studied it. Okay, so let's see what does your book say about it. Pronoun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun, and there are different kinds of pronouns. We have already studied. Let's recall it. The word I you, he, she, it, we, and they are called personal pronouns, and they are used as the subject of the verb in a sentence. And we know what is subject. A subject of a sentence is a noun or a pronoun that performs the action. So one who performs the action is subject, and when we replace that noun with a pronoun, this is the list, but we use it. Understand? And its example is, my name is Dawood. I help my friends. My name is Dawood. Now, first person. So, which pronoun we use? I. And it's a subject over here. This is my father. He runs a shop. So, my father, this pronoun has replaced it. He runs the shop, right? Okay, the other case, Umar, Haris, and Saima are my friends. So, they are playing football. Now, these three names, these three nouns we have replaced with they, and they are playing football is subject in this sentence. You see? Okay. The next case can be the word me, you, him, her, it, us, and them are also personal pronouns, and they also take the place of nouns. Of course, beta, pronoun always take the place of noun. If it is replacing a subject case of noun, that we use subject pronoun, and if it is replacing an object case of noun, we will use object case of pronouns as well. And what is the object case of pronoun? That's written here. Me, you, him, her, it, us, them. How do we identify? These pronouns are used as the object of the verb in a sentence. And we know what object is. The object of a sentence is a noun or a pronoun that receives the action. So first, if a noun is doing an action, we replace it with subject pronoun. But if a noun is receiving an action, we'll replace it with object pronoun. This is how we do it. My mother is kind. Everybody likes her. Now we know this is object case. So we will not say everybody likes she. Everybody likes her because she is receiving this action. So we will use object case, right? Okay, the other example, Ramesh and I are playing in the park. Father is watching us. Actually, Ramesh and I, we are playing in the park and father is watching us, right? Baby birds cannot fly. Mother bird has to feed them. So this is how a subject pronoun is there. For first person is I, for second person you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. We know it in detail. It's object case if I means first person is receiving the action, we'll use pronoun me, you. For he, we use him. For she, we use her. For it, we use it. We, us, you, they, them. This is how a subject pronoun and object pronoun is there. Do you understand? Okay, so let's practice it through an activity. So teacher, get your students moving around the classroom while teaching them to recognize the noun that specific pronouns may replace. What you are going to do, prepare for this activity by hiding different pictures. So you will hide different pictures and nouns around the classroom. For each round, let the students look for those that match the pronoun you will mention. For example, if you say she, for a certain round, they must only gather pictures of females because they know she pronoun we use for females, and nouns that can be replaced by this particular pronoun such as sister, girl, and you may ask them to stick these pictures and nouns on the board under the corresponding pronoun, and you may keep doing this as many times till the time you find every student is clear with the concept. So pause the video Enjoy the activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. So let's practice it from your book. All of you do question number 9 and 10 in your books. So first you'll have to, what is the first question? You have to draw a line to join each of subject to object, right? The first one has been done for you. I pronoun, subject case, and its object case is me. So you have to match these two columns, and in question 10 you will choose the correct pronoun to fill these, complete these sentences. So pause the video, complete this task in your books, and then come. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good. So it's time for your homework. You will use personal pronouns in your sentences. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned today, we learned and recall the pronouns, and we achieved our SLO to illustrate the use of pronouns learned earlier. So this all concept we have already learned, we just revised it. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.